I have no earthly idea.
They fear me.
I know that the Valorant season started today.
Oh. Shit, what are we doing here?
Let's take a break from Valorant.
Damn.
I'll take a break from Shoots. But we can go to Valorant after this game. I'm fine with that.
Tell me I just start all the way back at the bottom again?
New map dropped. New skin set, which looks really freaking dope.
Oh man, I don't even know the new map. Fuck.
I don't either.
Valorant. I know it has 3 sites, right?
I don't know. I haven't even looked at it yet.
Oh my god, Andrew. You know nothing.
I know. I opened Valorant just to see what was new, and I was like, hey, new map? Hey, new skin set? Look at this skin set.
This
Hey
guy.
guys, I'm here.
And I was like, hey, I may drop some money for this skin set.
So this
like,
distance-
that's like a cool thing. Like, I really do think look really good. Who are you playing?
Me?
Playing AP or AD?
We got 2 AD, I'll probably play AP.
Oh, we're definitely playing AP.
Yeah.
Heavy APs.
Okay, AP. AP Udyr. Right?
Just say something. I mean, you can play AD, I don't care. I'm just asking. I was just asking.
Good lord. Against the Shaco?
Break out that, what is it, Carthage jungle? Not against Shaco, please.
Ivor? Huh?
I mean,
Okay, now, not to be trolled, but I actually think
Conflict.
I got
is
something
the
going
failure.
here. I'm actually gonna play AP Udyr. I've played it before. I think it'll be good.
I'd say so. I mean, right now, Amumu is our tank. We'll work all of it by out. So if we don't get another one, okay, so we gotta go.
Oh, I haven't seen Talon in forever. Not that that's gonna help us, but... Oh wait, so what's the new competitive lineup
I have no
for
idea.
the maps?
Oh, that's a good question. Please tell me they take Fracture out. Please tell me they take Fracture out.
I don't think they did, but
Yeah,
maybe.
probably not. I see why they leave Fracture in because it's such a difficult map. It makes sense. But
What?
did they put Split back in? The new Split?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
new
so
Split?
yeah, no,
New
so
Split, you
so
got it, yeah?
Split's back in, but they took out Bind and Breeze.
Fuck. Okay, I get Breeze, but why the fuck they take Bind out?
What?
Strike that. I get Bind. Why'd they take Breeze out? Like either one, I kind of understand and kind of don't get at the same time.
I was 100% expecting for Haven to be taken out since the new map has 3 points. I was like, okay, that's gonna be a straight trade.
Yeah, that actually would make sense. Yeah. What? Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be ready when the game starts.
Distance is 120 meters, this ping to this ping. And Haven, the max distance is like 110. So it's about the same distance as Haven. But there's a lot of differences when it comes to Haven. So let's just hop right in, okay? So this is the A site. And as you can see, coming out of Defender spawn, both entrances are elevated. So you're looking down into this A site on retakes. Should make things pretty easy to retake. And this is also interesting because
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Hear me, spirits. I pray
30
for
seconds
strength.
until minions
I
spawn.
pray for growth. Lightning is not a single bolt, but a storm.
Minions have spawned.
Our team lost faith in you. I knew you were coming back. I never lost faith.
For many years, I thought I was cursed. I still Storm rages through me. Walk with me.
First blood.
That's why you never see Talons anymore.
Minds are not vessels. They are anchors.
My whole desk feels wrong right now. What happened? I only get to play games like with him. Can't come up from my chair anymore.
Your protective nature shines through.
An enemy has been slain.
Not my fault that, you know, he freaks out because he doesn't like the answer I gave him.
You cannot escape our inferno. An eternal ring.
Has been slain. You have been slain.
Really?
Instinct led me one way. Training.
An enemy has
I-
been slain.
That guy's sitting there pinging my flash like I was supposed to expect a half HP Warwick to kill both me and him.
My time in Ionia taught me control. Father, forgive my trespass.
An enemy has been slain.
Fucking trying to take your fucking farm, Yorick. Stop pinging me,
Tyr
man.
helped me find myself. He helped me claim myself.
Oh, that's so funny.
To the nest like water.
Has been slain.
He's in the failure allow.
Charge and bullets, bullets.
Quiet.
Not even. That guy fucked us up for it being a 2v1 with both of us at full HP.
The beasts I channel within me are not me, but they are mine. I channel
Oh,
the
really?
spirits I feel closest to.
Oh my god, are y'all serious? Straight sauce.
Ally has been slain.
Hang on, mine's fine.
Problems. More problems. Nice, 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 nice.
Killing spree.
Alright, switch that though.
Double kill.
Or
That's clean.
You have been slain.
I got my Roa.
And we got the dragon too. What's sad is I really messed up and I flashed towards and dashed towards the Talon, even though I had nothing, I had no mana, everything on cooldown. He killed me, but when he killed me, he jumped on me and it pulled him closer to the Varus arrow, and Varus got the kill.
Strength is its joy.
Man, don't want my company? He pinged me off. I'm sorry, but I'm probably
Unstoppable.
gonna get this anyways.
Animals act on instinct, not on choice.
Enemy double
Dude, no way he kills both of us there. And 6. Stupid.
Silence is brief.
I'm sorry, I haven't been able to get a kill because like everybody else has been getting them from me, but you know, whatever.
I mean, in fairness, You're supposed to be feeding your lanes. It's your job. So, you know.
Yeah, I've given him 3 kills, and he's fucking telling me 0-3. Shut the fuck up. Also, I only gave him 2, but that's not the point.
An ally has
Dude,
been
go
slain.
in! I'm falling off on you! Fucking idiot. Shotgun's top side.
I know, but this guy doesn't want my help.
The
Oh,
seal
I'm going
sister
for shotgun. I don't give a
messes
shit what
with
you-
water and salt.
I've been keeping shotgun in place all game.
I'm about to get a free kill on your. I ain't giving a shit. Literally.
Creatures on the trail.
Big.
Yeah, I noticed. But I just want I want the real one to walk forward so I can bind him.
And that's exactly why the real one's not gonna walk forward.
Exactly. There you are.
These howl.
Turret plate will fall soon.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know where I am.
Nice sketch. Watch your back. Speed boost.
Slain an enemy.
Oh, remember. 0-3 though.
I do not do
Yep.
it lightly.
On the dragon. I'm heading straight there. So
An
that's
enemy
fine.
has been
Yeah,
slain.
my smite's down though. I have no wards.
Oh,
Oh,
they're
they're not on
dead.
it. They're not on it.
Killing
We're good.
spree.
They're coming there
Peace
now.
is not balance here.
What? He just walked over that blue wall.
They're on it.
Yep. Get there as fast as I can.
And my smite's still not up, so we need to kind of.
This life is my
We
burden.
gotta go immediately.
Your team has destroyed
I'm very slow to this fight.
shut down.
Sorry.
Wow. Yasuo didn't come down. Oh well, I'm not gonna blame that on him. I should have just gave it to him.
Unfortunately. Should have suspected, but unfortunate.
Wasn't expecting Talon.
Yeah, he came down pretty quick.
Killing spree.
Not yet.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has
Okay,
destroyed
they
a turret.
sacrifice lives and possibly 2 turrets.
He was just
An
wanting you
enemy
guys.
has
I mean, not you.
enemy rampage. Double kill.
Oh my god, Varus.
No, Yasuo.
Varus? Varus?
Oh,
Varus?
one more time.
He's getting hell still there.
I was not gonna let that guy get away.
Volcano. I can rise within it like magma.
Do they chase me here? One is.
I'm walking towards mid. Technically, he's not chasing. He's just in lane.
Joy and flame.
An ally has been slain.
Don't worry, guys. I'll just. I got this.
A stagnant failure.
Unstoppable.
Oh, it's mid.
Shut down.
I do not fight alone.
Fuck. Yeah, y'all are dead.
I'm going towards Josso.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I cannot dodge anymore. You win that fight with Yasuo? Uh-oh. He missed his tornado. And it's a Mumu. It's a Mumu. He's got Leandries.
Oh my god, we're doing the same thing!
Yasuo dies here.
Ally has been slain.
Yeah, York didn't push fast enough, so York's not actually gonna get anything. Oh, mid though, pop off.
Oh, mid gets the turret. Nice. Nice.
Pop off mid lane.
What's he talking about 3 times? What earlier?
Oh yeah. It was still wrong, but it was it was early.
Instinct led me
He
one.
said 3 top as Talon was
Your
mid
team
and there
has
was 2 bot.
destroyed a turret.
Yeah.
I don't like this guy. I don't know if you can tell.
That's fake.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
You guys need me, huh?
Double kill.
Yep.
An enemy has been slain.
No, they don't.
Oh, Yasuo don't need you. I needed you.
You guys are fucking.
Warwick's made it.
What am I doing here?
Jump on me. Behind you.
What?
Do anything, but you know.
Has destroyed a turret.
Bars about to chop it.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Yeah, we this
Yes,
bot
as
lane.
fuck, boy. Walked over a ward, they know exactly where we're going.
I did not fall.
Fuck. I can't actually on him, I go farm.
Top pushing this.
An ally has been slain.
In case you didn't know, the tower you were already standing at, yeah, you should probably take that over.
Oh, I mean, I tried to silence this thing a long time ago.
Enemy has been slain.
Mirror left, so they're all hanging out. Probably leave even if I want.
Fist of Hirana! Each stand frozen.
That's for Papa.
Okay.
I did not truly know the Freljord until I left it.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
He actually burns to death here.
Shut down.
Oh, yeah, I'll come take it.
For many years I thought I was cursed. I still wonder.
No legal play. Yes, we'll be doing it in a second. Molly, go to your room and play.
I sense your fear.
He's playing York and he hasn't pushed top one yet. What?
I channel the spirits I feel closest to. Spirit.
Hello, everybody.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
An ally has been slain.
I too late. Ah! You can see that. Hey guys, I took all of their ults for y'all. I might have done nothing else that whole fight, but you're welcome.
They're going Baron. Or at least they're
It's yours. He's doing.
The beasts I channel
An
within,
enemy has been slain.
but they are mine.
dying, but
Get the fuck back here!
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Be with me, be with me. Bitch!
An enemy has been slain.
Try me again, bitch. He's like, that was unexpected. Come back, come back. Fuck! Get out of my house. I do him big damage? Big damage? Hit him, hit him, hit him! Nice!
Enemy has been slain.
hello.
So, just so you know, it's like your mic or something's messed up right now.
You're robotic today.
I think.
Yeah, okay, we can hear a voice this time.
For a second.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Shut down. Enemy double kill.
Damn, Varus almost killed that
Your
Talon.
team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Auto.
So what are y'all planning?
Ally has
League,
been
we're gonna go to
slain.
Valorant after this.
Valorant.
Yeah, there's a new rank system. Yeah.
What is Valorant on? Its own little thing.
Quiet.
Oh, the evidence all.
Hey, that's enough. Calm down.
No! Tell me what to do. You're not my dad.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. Y'all can't catch me.
Oh, yeah, we got wind breaks.
So you didn't want to go rock climbing with me today, Travis?
Well, I did, but I'm also really tired. I've been getting like no sleep.
Wow. Oh god.
We just, okay, I guess we were gonna. I was gonna say let's just end the game. I guess.
But
Baron-
this is technically an indie game.
No, it's not. Getting their Nexus is ending the game.
Hey. I don't need that negative attitude, alright?
I like the Flash.
Flash Shurelia's.
I'm fast as fuck. I guess I'll go help your top lane.
He's needed it all game.
Look who's back. No longer is 0-3 and 6. It's funny, you weren't, as soon as I left your lane, I started to wipe back. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. I can't stop. I told you taking their base was ending the game. Now none of us got Baron.
An enemy has been
I don't give a
slain.
shit. Hey, you know what? You know what the problem was? You went top and helped York.
Probably what it was. Probably. About to sell my row. I gotta go full AD and just smack that last tower.
Pow! For 840 damage.
Has been destroyed.
Noli! Dude! Stop! Thank you, good?
Allies from below.
Just kill them both. We don't know which one's which.
You cannot outrun me.
Let's game.
I thank you.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed.
Please, hit the Nexus.
Victory!
Yes. Oh, yeah, 1 second. Okay, I gotta go AFK. Moving down, I guess.
Okay.
Give me 2 minutes.
He's not coming back.
He's not coming back.
Yeah, we're never gonna see him again. All we have to remember him by is the sound of crying children.
Did you ever get that? Oh God, hello. Okay. Did you ever get that thing fixed outside your house?
Yeah.
Do sprinklers work?
Yeah.
It's good.
What's up, Graham? It's Guys here. So this is a really interesting topic. How to retire in 10 years starting with $0. This is something where at the core, the concept is incredibly simple. In fact, it's so basic that I could probably summarize everything that you need to know about achieving financial independence in the next 15 minutes. Don't believe me? Well, just watch the video to see for yourself. But as easy as that could be, you also have to ask yourself, if it's so simple, then why isn't everyone doing it? And why is it nearly impossible for 99.99% of the population? Well, that unfortunately is what we're going to be discussing, because the reality is, most people have no idea where to start, and they don't have the resources available to them to stick with it long enough to actually make it work. So let's break through the notion that retirement is something that's only available in your 60s and 70s, go over the exact blueprint that's given me complete financial independence in my 20s, and how you could replicate a similar strategy even if you're starting over today with $0. Step number 1 is to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Okay, it's not going to help you retire, but if you appreciate the information, it does help out the channel tremendously. So thank you guys so much. Now with that said, let's begin. Alright, number 1, when it comes to increasing your net worth and being able to retire, contrary to popular belief, it makes no difference how much money you make. Of course, you might be thinking, but Graham, you're an idiot. Of course money matters, because if I made $10 million right now, I'd be able to retire. But what most people don't realize is that when it comes to financial independence, it only matters how much of that income you get to save at the end of the day. I can't tell you how many people I've seen making $250,000.
What?
I said, do you want a bunch of kids?
No.
Why, is there a certain thing you hear that makes you not want them?
Seconds. I'm watching a video.
$1,000 a year living paycheck to paycheck with nothing to show for it because they spent it all on an expensive beachfront rental, a leased Ferrari, and a $20,000 vacation so that they could show off on Instagram. On the other hand, I've also seen people making $80,000 a year who are able to save half of their income after taxes to the point where over time they're worth more than the other person making $750,000 a year. If you want to know the secret about how I was able to get to the point of being able to retire in my 20s, it was because I lived like I was broke. No matter how much money I would make in a year, I spent the exact same amount consistently. I don't care if I made nothing in a month or $100,000 in a month. My spending didn't change. I wear $5 shirts from H&M. I buy used cars that don't depreciate in value. I bought a duplex so that I could live in one side and rent out the other to cover my cost. I make food at home instead of going out to eat, and I always get my free stock down below in the description when you sign up for Public using the code GRAHAM, because that is worth all the way up to $1,000. Okay, I get this might be extreme and it's not for everybody, but the reality is, if this is going to work, you have to pay close attention to your spending and not so much your income. And that is the first rule of being able to retire in 10 years, saving. What most people don't know is that based on your current income and expenses, you could calculate how long it's going to take you to retire based on your current savings rate in less than a minute. For example, if you spend 100% of your income, you're never going to be able to retire because you're always left over with nothing. However, if you save 25% of your income, you'll be able to retire in 32 years and maintain the current standard of living. If you save 50% of your income, you'll be able to retire in 17 years. If you save 70% of your income, you'll be able to retire in 8.5 years. You get the idea. The higher the percentage of income that you save, the faster you could reach financial independence and the faster you could do whatever you want. Now, when it comes to myself, even before I found out about early retirement and financial independence, I was naturally a saver and a very frugal person. I never saw the point of wasting money or buying things you don't need. And instead, I prefer the mobility of having my money invested in the event I would ever need it. There's a saying out there that's kind of basic, and I heard it a while ago, but it's so true. The rich stay rich by living like they're poor, and the poor stay poor by living like they're rich. That's basically the approach that I took, and after 3.5 years, I was able to save up enough money to buy my first rental property for $60,000, and that was the exact moment it clicked. All of a sudden, my savings had a tangible benefit, and that made me realize that if I could do it once, I could repeat those same steps and eventually make enough money to cover all of my living expenses, and so I did. Although speaking of your expenses, that leads us to next, cutting back. For the sake of saving more money and moving up your retirement timeline, especially in the next 10 years, you must do anything possible to save more money and live below your means. Remember, for every 5% of extra income that you save, you'll be able to retire up to several years earlier, so every little bit counts. Now, most people hear this and they think of cutting back as an episode of Extreme Cheapskates, or think that I want them to sell their car, bike to work, live live in the middle of nowhere and grow your own food to live off the grid. And yeah, that's certainly gonna help. But I'm in the mindset that you don't need to go to such wild extremes to save money, and there are plenty of ways to cut back without staying inside and never leaving the house. For example, the biggest expense we all have is housing, which can sometimes consume up to half of your income. However, there's a much better option that would allow you to cut back or even save on this entirely, and that's what's known as house hacking. This is when you buy a multifamily property like a duplex, triplex, or fourplex, and then you move in one side to rent out the others. You could also buy a single family home with a guest house or maybe a basement that you could rent out to lower your cost of living. And typically, when done right, the other units will cover the entire cost of owning the building, and all of a sudden you got a free place to stay. Now, in order to do this, you do have to save up a 10 to 20% down payment, but you could leverage that payment for pretty much free housing for the rest of your life. Plus, even if you don't have the down payment right now, no worries. You could also cut down on your cost of living by rent hacking, where you rent a house and then sublease out the bedrooms to cover your cost. Even though you're not going to own the place, you could still save the difference and apply that money towards some of the next steps that we're about to discuss. In terms of everything else though, the other ways to save money are pretty straightforward. Instead of driving around a newer car that depreciates like a rock, drive a reliable used car that isn't going to go down much in value. If you're interested in travel, learn to utilize credit card sign-up bonuses as a way to cover your cost of flights and hotels. Make food at home instead of going out. If you want to go shopping, wait for the item you want to go on sale. And no one knows the difference between a $5 shirt and a $50 shirt. In fact, to this day, I've still worn the same shirt for the last 5 years, and this one just gets better with age. Alright, it probably needs to be replaced, but I'm still wearing it. On top of that, there is one more way that you could save money. Anytime you see something that you want to buy, just wait a week to buy it. I found, at least for myself, 95% of the time, the desire to own something goes away after about a day or two. So just by waiting it out, you'll be able to better understand the purchases that will actually make a long-standing difference. After that, third, if you want to retire in 10 years, you absolutely have to stay away from high interest rate debt. This is the kryptonite of financial independence, and it goes hand in hand with cutting back and saving. But most people don't realize just how much high interest rate credit card, medical debt, and student loans hold you back. For example, you'll need to make 15 to 20% on your money every single year just to break even on most unsecured debt, which realistically is not going to happen. If anything, debt like this pulls you further and further away from your goal. So in order to retire, high interest rate debt like this cannot exist in your entire financial ecosystem. For myself, I make sure to never carry a credit card balance, I never finance anything I cannot afford, and I stay away from any debt that's not a low interest, fixed rate, tax deductible loan on either a car or a mortgage that's under 4%. To me, the only acceptable debt is something that makes you more money by not paying it off, like having a 3% mortgage on a rental property that makes 9%, or taking out a 2% car loan when inflation is 7.5%. In those situations, taking on debt could actually accelerate your path to financial independence. But unless that debt is attached to an asset that's making you money, it's probably best to stay away. And fourth, besides cutting back and saving, which is ultimately the foundation of financial independence, if you want to retire in 10 years, you're also going to have to invest. This is another very simple one in practice, and even though hour-long stock analysis exists on YouTube going over every detail imaginable, for most people, the optimal way to invest is to simply 1. Take advantage of your 401k, Roth IRA, and HSA accounts because those save you money in taxes. 2. Invest consistently long-term. Just take a set percentage of your paycheck and throw it into the investments no matter what. 3. Do not try to time the market regardless of what the price is trading at. 4. Invest in a low-fee or free index fund that covers the entire market. Vanguard, Schwab, and Fidelity all offer really competitive rates, so take advantage of it. And 5. Just wait. Let the markets do their thing, and long-term prices tend to trend up. However, in terms of how long this is going to take you and how to accelerate that timeline, here's where things get slightly more difficult. If you're starting out with $0 and your goal is to retire in 10 years, then you're either going to have to make a lot of money or spend very little money. Pick one. For example, if you're making $70,000 a year, you could theoretically retire in 10 years if you live off $21,000 and consistently invest the difference. That'll allow you to live indefinitely with the same lifestyle after those 10 years. And of course, you could always pick up a side job to make even more money, or you don't even have to stop working if you don't want to. But you would never be obligated or need to work as long as you kept spending the same amount of money. As you can see, without making making any more money, your ability to retire in 10 years is entirely dependent on your ability to save 65% of your income for an entire decade. And if you could do that, then voila, mission accomplished. But assuming that you don't want to live off the bare minimum and you want to live a middle-class lifestyle after 10 years, then the truth is you're likely not going to get there by working a traditional job unless that job is paying you a ton of money. Now, if you are making a lot of money, then congratulations. Then it just comes down to you living frugally, saving 65% for 10 years, and you're done. Although for everyone else out there who wants a shot at retiring in 10 years and making a lot of money, my advice is to work a career that pays you based on results and not on your time. The biggest problem that I see with getting paid with your time is that there's only 24 hours in a day. So eventually you're going to hit a ceiling in terms of how many hours you're able to work and how much money you're able to make. On the other hand, if you get paid on results and not on your time, then hypothetically you should be able to find ways to streamline that to make more money without working any harder. I'll take myself as an example. I started working as a real estate agent. How many hours I worked was totally irrelevant. I only got paid when I sold a house. And that gave me way more leverage to make more money because I could focus only on the houses that I could sell the fastest in the best area to make the most money. Even here on YouTube, it's the exact same work for me to make a video that reaches 10 subscribers versus a video that reaches 1 million subscribers. The work really doesn't change. Now I'm making significantly more without necessarily increasing my workload. It's really essential to work in a career that you could leverage what you do to make more money without spending more time. The second, one of the ideas that really stuck out to me in the book The Millionaire Fastlane was just this. Think like a creator, not like a consumer. Instead of watching YouTube videos, go and make YouTube videos. Instead of buying t-shirts online, go and make t-shirts online. Instead of not subscribing, you should try subscribing.
Travis, you still there?
Yeah.
Where you at?
The game had to update.
Oh.
Yeah. It's one of those, Valorant updates.
Don't hurt yourself.
No promises. You can't tell me what to do.
You right. You want a good day? Good day.
You're not my father. You can't tell me what to do.
You right.